morning students. Today I am going to continue the chapter Agriculture. In previous video I explained you about kinds of agriculture farming. First I explained you primitive subsistence farming. Shifting cultivation is an ancient farming method. Farmers grow crops on same land for only 1 year or two using simple tools like hoe and digging sticks. The farmers then abandons the land as its fertility decreases and shifts to the another place. At each new location, the grass and trees are cut down and burnt. Ashes from the burnt grass and trees fertilize the soil. The abundant land is able to grow crops after some year. Maize, millets and vegetables are commonly grown on such land. Shifting agriculture is locally known by different names in different parts of the country. In the northeastern states of India like Assam, Meghalaya and Mizoram, it is called as Jhuming. Pamlu in Manipur, Deepa in Bastar, district of Chhattisgarh, Andaman and Nicobar Island. It is also known as Milpa in Mexico and Central America. Then I explained you about subsistence farming. It is practiced on large scale in India. Subsistence farming depends heavily on human labors and require only the most basic farm tools. It is generally practiced by poor farmers who have small-sized scattered holdings and have no facilities of irrigation, fertilizers, high-yield varieties of seeds and improved tools. It results in low production, which is commonly consumed by farmers and their families. Availability of irrigation facilities has led to commercial agriculture in certain areas. Then I explained you about intensive farming. It is practiced in well irrigated areas. Farmers make use of fertilizers and pesticides on a large scale along with high yielding varieties of seeds. Farming operations are mechanized and the yield per acre is high. Example, Punjab and Haryana. Then I explained you about commercial farming. This type of farming requires modern technology in terms of HYV seeds. Irrigation facilities is good. Insecticides and pesticides and chemical fertilizers in order to achieve higher productivity of production. Then I explained you about plantation agriculture. Plantation is large area where workers or farmers usually grow a single crop. The most common plantation crops are tea, coffee, cocoa, rubber, spices, sugarcane, etc. Tea plantation in Assam and Darjeeling, tea and coffee plantation in Nilgiri Hills, etc. Now today I will explain you about cropping pattern. Various types of food and fiber crops, vegetables and fruits, spices are commonly grown in our country. India has 3 cropping seasons, that is Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Now, what is Rabi crops? These are sown at start of winter, that is October to December, and harvested in spring or the start of summer, that is April to June. Crops cultivated in this season requires less water. Example, wheat, barley, peas, gram and mustard. These crops are grown all over India. Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh are the major areas of Rabi crops. Reason for the successful Rabi crops in those areas is availability of rainfall during winter months due to the western temperate cyclones. The success of Green Revolution in Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan has also been an important factor in the growth of Rabi crops in this region. Now, what is Green Revolution? A significant increase in agricultural productivity resulting from the introduction of high-yielding varieties, that is HYV of grams, the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides and improved management techniques. So this is Green Revolution. Now, Kharif crops. These crops require more rainfall and grown during monsoon in different parts of the country. These are sown in June to July with the onset of monsoon and harvested in September to October. Major Kharif crops are paddy like rice, maize, jowar, bajra, tur, moong, urad, cotton, jute, groundnut and soya bean. Major areas where paddy is cultivated are Assam, Western Bengal, coastal regions of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Recently, paddy has become important in Punjab and Haryana. In well irrigated areas are grown in year named as Aman and Boru. Now, Zaid crops. These are grown in between Rabi and Kharif crops. This is a short season at the end of summer, that is March to June. Some of the crops produced during this are vegetables and fruits like watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber and some fodder crops. Now, what is horticulture? Mixed of fruits and vegetables grown is known as horticulture. Now you have to write question and answers in your fair copy. Distinguish between Rabi and Kharif cropping seasons of India. Give any three features of that season. What is the term used for specialized cultivation of fruits and vegetables?